Greetings, Keishlings. I'm here with my live reaction of Kingdom, Chapter 654. Gave up hope on this one. I was basically at the point, the old saying of, like, my kingdom for a horse, more like, how about my horse for kingdom? So, it's like, just waiting to try and do anything to get this chapter out. And it just took forever, so it's going to get to where it's going to be a Friday series, not even a Thursday anymore, is it? Maybe it's a fluke. I don't know, but it's trending that way. But enough of that. Let's get into the chapter proper, shall we? Nice color cover. We got Mobu. We got Rokuomi. We got Gohome. And we've got, what is it? Renbihaku. Here marks the beginning of Kin and Wei's 3-year alliance. Okay, and the title is Not Chew. It almost sounds like they're saying they're either sneezing or they're doing a corrupted version of Nacho. But anyway, okay. We've got that menu. Just look at the army of freaking people just slaughtering each other. Oh, Lord. It's like such a dreary scene at that. It's like, it was like the middle of the day. Did the weather change that much? Yes, that is Manu. And he's just kind of like this is the hell I wrought and I love it. I'm guessing, okay, now it's a brighter scene. So was that a flashback? I guess so. Ooh, what if that's what the title means? It's like he nearly lost a battle or something. And it's like, not Chew. Chew will not lose any wars ever again if I am the one on the battlefield. Maybe that's it, I don't know. But, yeah. Okay, so we got the Chew forces here. Got a nice little map. And then they're just kind of clashing. We got Ryuhan, which is the Wei commander. Oh yeah, they're up again. We're seeing the versus Wei. Sorry, I didn't notice it there for a second. Let's see here. 3rd unit charge. Ho-ha! Sir, our first line is collapsing at numerous points. Send forth the 2nd line. Yes, sir. And that's Ginyu. Doing all that. Now we got Hakure. Just raining them arrows. I mean, it's what his troops are good at. Sweep the left side with arrows. We'll provide support to the Ginyu army. Arrows from the right. Ugh. Now's our chance to slip through while the Ryuhan army is... a lot of Ryu. Ryu and Haku in this arc. Now's our chance to sweep through while the Ryuhan army is eating the arrows for us. Okay, June. That's not good given that he's an ally, but okay. I mean, I get the point, utilize the opening while you got it. But, yes, sir. June Battalion moving out. Ho-ha! June is on the move now as well. Send out Bake on the left wing too. Okay, so we're getting some headquarters command telling things. Okay. Go home. And Bake has like the weird... Well, it's not the weirdest headdress. It's like the helmet itself is very normal. But like these 3 wisps... Like, are they feathers or freaking horse hairs? I don't know. Anyway, charge. And then it says Commander Bake. Ho-ha! Okay, back at the Chew HQ. We've got, what is his name? Because I was saying it wrong for so long. What was it? Shit, whatever. Oh, there it is, right? It's literally the first thing I have to read on the page. Juuko-sama, the Ginyu army is under fierce attack from 3 different armies. The Hakurei army is pushed up to provide assistance, but the Ginyu army's right flank is already starting to buckle. They aren't going to hold. And he's just kind of like, an attack where any of the 3 prongs can transform from a feint into a killing blow, or 2 delivering a killing blow, or perhaps all 3 at the same time. No, maybe the honors will go to the rightmost army, who will swoop at a perfect moment. I can see this Gohome, or whatever executes his deceptions quite well. Or what? He hides his intentions carefully until the last possible moment. Your orders, sir. No need. Let Ginyu handle it. Okay. Well, the last time we had a Ginyu told by their commanding officer to handle something, yeah, typically that didn't work out. He got turned into a frog. Let's see here. Withdraw the first line. Have the second line halt their advance. Okay, so Ginyu is taking command. Yes, sir. Pull back the front line. Ah, look there. Okay, at the Kin HQ. Look there. The Chu army up against Wei is already backing off. Didn't they just engage each other? What? Not only have Wei moved swiftly and decisively, look how sharply they punch through Chu's defense. So that's what the armies of Wei are capable of when they have Gohome leading them. He's like always leading them, isn't he? Or are they talking about like directly on the battlefield, not from HQ? Maybe that's what they're referring to. Because like ever since his dad died, like he's always been leading Wei's forces, so it's kind of weird for them to say that otherwise. We're meant to be pincering them, but our forces are still stuck on the enemy's front line. Wei's coming so fast we can't match their pace to pull off a proper pincer. Oh, okay. And now at the Wei HQ... Oh, wait, so that... He is there. Okay, never mind. Maybe I was wrong. Then that makes it all not make any sense at all, now does it? Let's see here. Chu have pulled back their second defense line. The June army is pushing even further in. The Bake army is mounting a wedge formation charge to complement them. But Ken still hasn't broken through their first layer. What? They're the ones who proposed this alliance, and now they have the nerve to be holding us back? Nothing to be surprised about, considering we have Gohome-sama with us. And Gohome is just kind of like, I don't care. Perhaps the only other man who could keep up with the ferocity of our attacks would be Riboku. Son of Mobu he might be, but this young strategist has no hopes of keeping up with our tactics. Gohome's not saying any of this, so I'm wondering what his opinion of Moki is then. Okay, at the very least, they should have brought along Shohei-kun. Shohei-kun. Maybe then they'd stand a chance. Cuckoo. Look, the gap between Wei and Ken's progress has grown even wider. Bah, this isn't even going to be a pincer. No, you shouldn't jump to conclusions. Oh, he's coming to the defense of our young strategist. Home-sama? You're right in that expecting Ken's strategist to equal my knowledge and tactics would be pure folly. However, the Kin are more than able to make up for that difference. Okay, I think that's Mobu. They're like, well, the son is not my equal. His father is straight up a monster that I don't want to meet face to face or in a dark alley. But yeah, so making up the difference, here comes Papa San. Just ripping through everybody he comes across. Like, goddamn, I love it when they just it's what's weird is like the way you look at him when he's bashing these people, it looks more like he's cutting them. Like, what kind of force do you have to hit someone with to where you cleave parts of their bodies off? Like, it just baffles me. Like, you would think it would just bludgeon them to death. But no, it's like it's as if he just has a giant glaive through the sheer force of their individuals. And there's Toe. Okay. So he's giving them the old Rasen and just on me. Okay, so they're both saying that. Okay. Both generals, Mobu and Toe, have moved to the front of their armies. Oh, follow Mobu-sama's lead. Ho-ha! Oh, To... Oh, wait. I missed the thing from Moki saying, Father! Oh, To-sama's cutting open a path. I mean, yes. It's what he's good at. More reason why you don't just teach people this technique, Toe. Because you could have, like, swarms of people of maybe not to your full caliber, but like at least a decent enough degree to where you could just open paths for whole armies to just start, slithering their way into the enemy camp, and then it's just like, oh god. It's like that would be enough to freak out most armies. Like, the confidence would just be gone because it's like, wait, Phil was just beside me and all of a sudden he's gone. Wait, John to my right is also gone. Because, like, there's just people just cleaving through them. I know, it's stupid things, whatever, it's me. It's late night, I'm weird. Anyway, let's see here. The kin, both Mobu and Toe's armies have suddenly sped up, and this is at the Wei HQ. Both their commanders are leading the charge, but even then, that's ridiculous. Look at how fast they're going. I mean, you can literally see just, like, people, like, I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be, like, the helmets and the armor and the body parts and the heads and all that shit just flying up in the air. Maybe some arrows, but, And Gohame is kind of like, As expected, Toe is a dangerous man. His eye and mind for tactics is on par with the best of strategists, and yet he is also formidable enough to personally inspire men by leading the charge. On the other hand, Mobu's talent lies on one extreme pure, undistilled strength. His might is such that each swing can decide the tide of a battle, such as during the Coalition War when he silenced Kanmei's drums forever and neutered the rest of the Chu forces. Neutered! Good adjective. Two men, Mobu and Toe. And we're just seeing them just keep slaughtering. Oh, he's got a pleasant look on his face. Look carefully upon those two men, for they are the ones who we must immediately kill once our alliance ends in 3 years' time. Okay, I mean, to be honest, that's to be expected. It's like, look at these monsters. They do their army and country proud, and with their great strength and, to some, their tactics. It's like, they will be our first targets. I'm putting big bounties on both their heads once this alliance is over. Their asses cannot come against us again. And some of his underlings are kind of like, what? Now that Ken has caught up to us, it's about time Chu began truly feeling the strain of being beset on two sides. How will they respond? Okay, and now we're back with Juuko. Juuko. Oh, that. There we go. I think I finally got his name. Anyway. Oh, so-called sage of Juuko. Sir, the Manu army's first line is slowly losing ground. The unit led by Mobu cannot be stopped. They just keep going. And he's just pouring tea on that damn tower again. Report, the Ginyu army is also being pushed back. And the Sentoun army remains isolated from us to the front. And he's just kind of like, I'm high off this tea, motherfucker. I don't care. I love this battle. Bring me more tea. Also, bring me my specialty, aka just pot leaves that he puts in water. Would it be bong water at that point, or would it be bong tea? To be honest, that sounds like a Chinese word. Hello, welcome. This is the special tea shop, and the specialty of the house is bong tea. Anyway, dispatch 1,000 of our men to Ginyu's rear. Yes, sir. As for To, send in Koyoku to deal with him. Uh-oh. Not the one I thought they would send, but I mean, it makes sense. Yes, sir. Being swordsmen, they're on, there's like a similarity. So, What of Manu-sama? Should we not give him some words of advice? Manu has no need for such things. Why is that? Or rather, it is more accurate to say that as the battle is unfolding right now, none of Juuko's armies require any special directives. Okay. Back at Wei HQ, the Bakai army on the left continues to push deep past enemy lines. Likewise for the June army. No sign of any large movements by the Chu HQ. Are you truly so arrogant as to believe that you can weather a pincer attack between Wei and Ken without any form of strategy? And we're seeing the two armies, they're just kind of doing their thing. And, well, they kind of got stopped there. Those poor soldiers all just got speared in the head. Manu Army Elite. Jinju. Ooh, right in the eye and the throat on that one. Ugh. Oh, poor boys. These poor men. They're falling left and right to these elite. Ginyu Army Elites. Koho. Okay. Are these their groups or the ones who lead them? Because the helmet designs are a little different. So I'm guessing those are probably their... I don't know. But they're not really pointing out like for the Jinju elites. So I'm guessing that's probably the name of the group, not anything else. Yeah. Because you got one for Manu and then you got one for Ginyu, so yeah. They're a cut above the rest. Watch out, these newcomers are. And they are just... you just see them clashing, but it's mostly just from the backside of Chu. Okay, so we got Koyoko coming in. The hell's with those guys? I mean, they're starting to make their way through, so that's good for Ken. What? Who are those men? How can they be so strong? They must... back at the HQ of Ken, they must be Juuko's elite units. Not only are they ridiculously strong... Am I really seeing this right? Is their entire second line made of these elites? That can't be. Each of us are. Follow Ginyu-sama. All that remains of individual statelets that have now been reduced to footnotes in history, while the size of our domain has been dwarfed by the 7 states. We still commanded armies, tens of thousands of men strong. Wait. I'm confused. I mean, overall, like, Chu would not be the size of the other 6 states combined, presumably. So yeah, I guess that statement makes sense, but still. Some may ask, then have you been allowed to still draw breath until now? How can your nation be erased and yet still you stand undefeated in battle? And all that is because after a certain point you gave up and were willing to allow us our continued existence. In other words, what are you saying, that these elites and stuff are actually like their own dominion of the fallen little countries? Like that Juuko was mentioned last chapter was of royal descent? We are Chu, and yet not Chu. Oh, not Chu, so now the title makes sense. Okay. The Juuko army that stands guard over these grounds now once clashed time and time again with the likes of Kanmei and others of his ilk from the Chu forces, and was not only able to repel them, but chase them down and slaughter them. Except you didn't, because Kanmei was still alive at that point. We are monsters beyond your imagination. Are these enemies approaching General Bake? What? Now, is Bake about to die? Bake may have to do some clashing. Do you understand just what manner of slumbering beast your 2 joint nations have Bake just died. Well, I guess it was good I wasn't attached to the guy, just like he's not attached to his head. Your 2 nations have just woken up. Bake-sama. And Kingdom will be on break next week. Okay, well, that was something. Okay, the fact that, the forces of Wei are not, like, they were kind of underestimating Ken because they weren't able to keep up with the wicked pace that they seemingly had, at least this first going momentum. But they did kind of outnumber the forces of Ken. So, like, they have that kind of going for them in this, opening bit. So it made some sense, and plus the strategic value they have of their main commander definitely makes more sense. Moki isn't really that strong of a strategist on such a scale right now. Sorry for any background noise. But yeah, let's see, what else was there? I hate when my mom talks in the background. It just distracts me. But yes, because I think they're arguing on the phone. Lovely. Let's see here. It just distracts me so much, and I've lost all train of thought, and now I'm an idiot. But anyway, so yeah, they had the good forward momentum. Sadly, Moki does not have the strategic value that Gohome has, though that may change in a few years, who knows. But, yes, the, I didn't quite like that they were underestimating Moki as much as they were, but I mean, it makes sense. These are hardened veterans at this point, so yeah. But yeah, so that was its own thing. But, like Gohome said, was like, while their strategist does not have, he doesn't stand as an equal, Ken makes up the difference with the fact of, they have Mobu on their side and they have Toe on their side. Both shining stars. So yeah, that helps. And then that completed the pincer maneuver and everything, which is going off pretty well. But now we've kind of lost one of the commanding generals underway to Ginyu. Still surprising like, this is probably the first time again you actually did something great, you know? Not, I'm making Dragon Ball Z references, obviously. Um, So yeah, we'll definitely have to see how well this goes. I wasn't expecting to see a general fall. We're only like, what, less than 10 chapters into this arc, and we're already losing a general in a battle, so that's a thing. But yeah. Overall, pretty interesting given that Chu just kind of is letting the Juuko guys kind of do whatever they want. Apparently, they're on such a level that I guess Chu couldn't really do anything with them, so it was like, hey, we let you have like free reign of your city and this territory. You just defend the greater Chu and everything, and yeah, you get as much freedom as you really want. It's basically as if your nation didn't fall and, assimilate with us. So, yeah. Which actually kind of makes me wonder if Juuko was actually part of one of those fallen kingdoms. Probably was. But, yeah. Interesting. But let me know your thoughts and opinions on that, on this chapter. Anything I missed, misunderstood, please let me know down below. Check out my other content, see what you like, suggest things for the future. Links down below for all my social media so you can keep up with my content and have ways to contact me. I stream on Twitch where I do gaming, and I'll tweet out when I go live. Part of the One Punch Man podcast on Grim Reaper's channel, so go check that out. And as always, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, Quiche-lings. Oh boy, this chapter came out late. I don't know what else to say. This is going to be a battle. Bye.